A very good afternoon to one and all. I think we have at last reached the most awaited session from morning. Yes? Let me hear from the audience. Yes? Okay, I think your applause and your wishes will be an energy booster for the lovely ladies who are sitting here who's going to talk for and against in the competition. I think we have heard from morning so much about AI. So I think they are sitting here to reflect your views, whether you're going to be against it or you're going to be for it. Okay, so the topic for the debate competition is the artificial intelligence, whether it's going to be a boon or bane. And here, yes, we have got 8 lovely ladies who are going to speak, whether it's going to be boon or curse. So I'm going to introduce the moderator. Yes, it's Lieutenant Colonel Kavita. I'm Associate Professor from College of Nursing, AFMC, Pune. And I would like to introduce my timekeeper also, Major Nancy. And we have got 4 colleges which are taking part in this debate competition. We have MKSSS, then we have participants from Symbiosis, participants from Bharati Vidyapeeth, College of Nursing, AFMC, Pune. So these are the 4 colleges. And these are the rules of the debate. I think, are you all listening? Okay. So we'll be having the debate in English. We have got 2 rounds. First round is a tug of word rounds. And in that, the participant will come and tell about their viewpoints. And it will be for 3 minutes. And then it will be a brain teaser round, which will be having for 2 minutes. And during the brain teaser time, it will be the judge who will be asking the question, or from the audience, or from the counterparts. So each person is going to get total of 5 minutes. So let me introduce the first participant. You can be seated there and you can introduce yourself. So participant number 1 is Miss Dhanashri. You can introduce yourself.
Good evening, everybody. I am Miss Dhanashri Wagmare from first year MSc Nursing, and I am from Symbiosis College of Nursing.
Okay, thank you. So the next participant is participant number 2. She's going to speak against the topic, Miss Kuntalina Halda.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Kuntalina Halda, the student of MSc Nursing, first year psychiatric specialty. Thank you.
So the next participant who's going to speak for the topic is Miss Deena Daniel.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Deena Daniel. I'm from Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Nursing. I'm doing my second year in MSc Nursing in Pediatric Specialization. Thank you.
Please give a round of applause. So next participant who's going to speak against the topic is Miss Deepika Munda.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Deepika Munda. I'm a student of second year MSc Nursing. I'm studying from Bharati Vidyapeeth College of Nursing, Pune. And I will be speaking against the topic.
Thank you. So the next participant we are having for the topic, Ms. Jatinder Kaur.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Jatinder. I'm pursuing my PPBSc first year from College of Nursing, AFMC. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. So we have another participant who's going to speak against the topic. I'm sorry, Ms. Anjita.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Captain Anjita, trainee officer from College of Nursing, AFMC. Thank you.
So we have the next participant who's going to speak for the topic, Ms. Bhakti Kulkarni.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Bhakti Kulkarni, second year MSc Nursing from Medical Surgical Nursing. Thank you.
So the last participant for the day who's going to speak against the topic is Ms. Mayuri Nijampurkar.
Good evening. Good afternoon, I think. One and all present here. I am Mayuri Nijampurkar from MKSS BTNE, and I am talking about against the topic.
Okay, after the brief introduction, let us go into round 1. This is the war of words. Like we have already told you, it is going to be for 3 minutes. Then we have the second round, that is the brain teaser round. And all the best to all the participants. Okay, now we have the first participant. You can come on the podium and you can put forth your points. Once you start to start, your time will start here.
Good evening. So here I am speaking on how artificial intelligence in nursing is enhancing the role of nurse and its outcome. So artificial intelligence is not a newer term. It is traced back to 1980s, and since then it has only revolutionized the nursing profession, and it has given easier access for the nursing services. It has got various opportunities and benefits as well. For example, basic charting, monitoring of data, and storage of data has become so much more easier with the use of AI. Other than that, use of robotics in nursing is a much wider topic for discussion. Various countries like Thai and Japan are using robots like Robot Dinshaw, Robot Paro, Robot Pepper for interaction with the patient, monitoring of the elderly patients, guiding the patients to the right direction and whatnot. Then we can instill the programs in the robots and make them do things that that are basics and we cannot handle on the daily basis. Like we are jumbling on things. We can do not everything can be handled by a nurse. So the basic task we can give to a robot or the AI, so it can be handled efficiently. For example, wound care and monitoring of data, wound care, then shifting of the patient, transportation of the patient can be easily done by the robots. Other than that, use of virtual reality and use of techniques like modified mannequins for nursing education. It is also one of the things which is very useful in the nursing education. By the use of this, we can totally eliminate the trial and error method on poor humans. Other than that, the manpower management will be easily handled. For example, if some of the activities can be handed over to the AI, nurses can put their focus on how to provide actual nursing care, isn't it? Then there are certain misconceptions and myths about AI that it will replace human beings and it will replace human job opportunities. I don't know why we are thinking in that way. If we are using AI, it will only it will help the humans it will help the human expertise, and it will complement it. It will help in the capabilities of human expertise. Then, according to me, the job displacement which is done, that AI is replacing human jobs. It will be like new fields will be introduced and the job opportunities are only going to be increased. Then as a new drug is introduced in the medicine, it will be having various side effects, but we are accepting in it on the fact that that it will relieve the suffering of the patient. Similarly, AI is a newer term.
The time is up. It is questioning time, sir.
Thank you.
You can just wait on the podium.
Hello, Dhanashree. You mentioned something which I was a little intrigued about. You said that you can outsource wound care to AI. Do you think we are at that stage where wound care can be outsourced to AI? I know you're talking, I can understand if you're saying 20 years from now, but do you really think seriously, realistically, AI can even help with a basic task of identifying which wound needs to be sort of, cleaned or otherwise? So would you like to elaborate on that?
Yes, sir, I hear you. And speaking about that, not currently, but surely at some point it will be useful. AI is currently AI is doing it is doing different things. Like it is like I have I have already spoken like robot Paro, robot Pepper. It is used in Thai and Japan. It has really been used, and it is used for like monitoring of the elderly patient, interaction with the patient, then guiding the patient to different departments. So if we are giving smaller tasks right now, maybe in the future years it will be helpful for minor activities and minor tasks. It
Okay.
can be definitely be used.
Okay, thank you.
So 1 more minute is there. If the counterparts wants to ask us something, you can ask. Or anyone from the audience would like to ask a question?
Good evening. I think the previous speakers have spoken, there is three type of AI, ANI, AGI, ASI. The ASI is not yet come into the system. Then how come you can say the wound care service has a very good question. Wound care is, it is taken place. In Japan, they're using this artificial intelligence and robotics nursing since 2 decades. But they are only using for the elderly crowd because they are not at, because the ASC is not coming takes place in the system, and they don't want to use for younger population and pediatric age group. This is because their future lies in them. They don't want to play with them, because if it is the ASI coming, that is artificial super intelligence, then we can say they will function like human. Thank you.
Yes, I hear your point, but that is actually the same thing I was saying. Currently, we cannot use because it is on the trial practice right now. But after certain sessions, it can be used, it can be modified, and if there is any scope for error in AI, we can modify it. Unlike humans tend to make errors. But if we are using a robot, if it is making any error, we can modify it so that the same error will not happen again. And in case of humans,
Okay, time up. Thank you. Participant 1 has spoken for the topic. Now we call upon the participant number 2 who's going to speak against the topic.
Good afternoon again. So today we are gathered here to discuss about the topic that AI in nursing. Firstly, acknowledge the positive things that AI tremendously changes the efficiency and accuracy from the robotic assistance to critical thinking. But it comes some sort of concern as well. So we know the one of the most important code of ethics of nursing is empathy, and the AI couldn't provide that. The AI treatment that they are providing is personalization. So the human couldn't provide the human touch or human connection to the patients in their vulnerable period when we need it. And the other point is that we all know that we are living in a developing country, and to make a AI and use in a difficult field of healthcare system is really challenge for us because of its expensive features and cost effects. So we couldn't use it for the large, and even while performing some tasks, there's some malfunctioning of AI, and we couldn't handle it well. It can cause a fatal injury to the patient and can cause fatal accident as well. Other point is that too much dependent of technology of nurses can reduce their critical thinking power as well. So in the emergency situations or in the critical situations when we need to take the decision, we couldn't perform because we trust on the AI. Okay, so in that there are many more concern as well, like job displacement. If there is the AI can perform all the task of nurses, so nurses don't need that. Need there, and the human touch will be loses from the healthcare delivery systems. So overall, we can say that if the nurses are going to use the AI, we should provide them proper training as well. That also needed time, cost effectiveness as well. Okay, so the use of AI in nursing is do not, we can't say that this is vain, but we can use it in as a optional. We can